Hello, everyone. And thank you. My name is Philip, and I'm one of the founders of Wildness. Wildness is a sustainable outdoor clothing brand, but Wildness is of people who share the same values and passion. Let me tell you a short story. It's pretty personal. It's about me and my brother. We used to grow up in a very small town, far, far away from here. We used to be semi-professional skiers. But each winter, we noticed that there is less and less snow in the mountains where we come from. So we did pretty rational decision for our age back then, and that's to move as far north as possible to never run out of snow again. And that's what we did. So we can ski forever and ever after. So here we are, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. But even here, we started to notice these small changes. We are skiing on top of melting glaciers. We are surfing in plastic-polluted ocean. Mountains and waves. Mountains and snow, ocean and waves. It's connected. And if one gets hurt, the other one feels it as well. The other one is hurt as well. We at Wildness dedicated ourselves to help the oceans to breathe again by creating clothing which can make a difference, by creating clothing made out of ocean plastic pollution. And let me show you how we work. We started this company about 3 years ago with my brother, and ever since then we've been bootstrapping it all together. Finding suppliers, fabrics, and etc. But this year is different. All the chain is connected. We have a wonderful team, strong team, which is filled with designers, artists, and environmental professionals. With a lot of experience in branding, in marketing, and especially in the outdoor clothing industry. Let me show you how this is all done. We are in collaboration with a couple other companies. One of them is called Healthy Seas, which collects the ocean plastic pollution, mainly fishing nets, because that's one of the biggest issues which pollutes the oceans and hurts the marine animals. And that goes to Econile in Italy, where it's being regenerated in a special way into yarn and then into fabric, which goes to us, where we design it, combine it with organic materials, manufacture it, and goes to you, into the mountains, to the coastlines, or wherever you are in the outdoors. So by buying our product, you're not only helping the ecosystem to get back on track in a certain way, but you're also buying yourself a really good quality piece of garment for whatever adventure you're on. Wildness is creating clothing that customers in the outdoors demand and will demand in the future. It's everything you need and you're used to. It's water resistant, breathable, flexible, thermoprotective, antibacterial, soft, ethical, and sustainable. We want to show people that wearing a fully recycled clothing, you're not sacrificing the comfort of technical features of the garment you choose, nor the comfort of it. The outdoor clothing industry in 2021 reached over $230 billion. The sustainable clothing industry reached $15 billion, and it's rapidly growing by 15% a year because people and companies are starting to realize that the only possible future for us now is the sustainable one. So how do we reach our customers? Well, we are collaborating right now with bigger brands than us, such as Red Bull, Jägermeister, which help us to create content. In our case, we already done things like that. We created a movie called Between Fjords. It's about me and my brother, which reached over 1.5 million views globally. And Fjordlines, a snowboarding movie. Some of you might have seen that. It's about an Icelandic snowboarder. So we are focusing on that. Our presence on social media is really strong. We are content-based. We are a brand. We are not only selling outdoor clothing, we are selling dedication passion and inspiration. We want to grow bigger and faster to make a bigger impact. That's why we're reaching to you, investors and creative people, to help us to grow the brand. The clothing outdoor industry is changing, and let's change it for the best. And like one of my favorite writers said, Henry David Thoreau, in wildness is the preservation of the world. Thank you very much.
Philip, thank you. Tell me, because there's a lot of companies who are doing similar things, and and they want to be sustainable. They're taking from the ocean and make it into clothing. In the end of the day, it must be about the clothing and the image and everything like that, and the marketing and the clothing you're making, is it different from anything else on the market, or what would make it different?
Make it unique.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. A lot of companies like Patagonia, for example, is huge in this, and if Ivan Chinar is watching, he's the best. But they making it slightly different. We are focusing on preserving the oceans, particularly through the fishing nets, because that's actually the biggest issue. The fishing nets, the ghost nets, which are floating in the ocean, people don't even notice. It's been counting 650,000 tons just around the Mediterranean and Northern Sea, where we take the fishing nets from. So I think that's pretty unique, because we are focusing on such a niche target of what we actually want to help with, because these fishing nets, they are influencing the reefs and the marine life, which is the ecosystem of the ocean is dependent on that. So I think that's pretty unique for us. Plus, our manufacture is in my small hometown, and we can scale it, of course. The quality is just, the best we can offer. Like, we are pretty much the same as our competitors. So not particularly different, but pretty much the same. And
okay.
Yeah.
Have you, because you have multiple ways to have impact, by cleaning the ocean and also having sustainable fabrics, and then your social media outreach. So have you calculated the impact that you can have with your company?
No, we didn't really calculate.
I like numbers.
No, I'm not. We have to still see, but I know that our reach is big and can be big. We are influencing people around us to do these things, to pick up the garbage, focusing on the ocean, and like I said, we are we're selling emotions here. So we're really playing on people how to, what they can do better, and to just kind of help their conscience as well in a way. But I'm sorry, we didn't really do any precise calculations.
But it would be good to have that, in your future presentations, some kind of view on that.
For sure.
Have you sold it you started in Iceland or worldwide? Is it just on the web?
Yeah, we started in Iceland and in Czech Republic, that's where I'm from. And we have sales there already going on, and we sell all over Europe, but it's nothing big. Like I said, we bootstrap it, so that's why we need more flow so we can make the collections bigger. It's an old school business, you just need to stock up and sell.
So you're going to also, if the investment is also going to go into the marketing and the branding of the name, or what you're standing for?
Yeah, absolutely. Go into creation of clothing and branding itself. But we already done a lot of job on branding. Like I said, we have our social media is pretty big, so we kind of can reach bigger audience already. But it's going to, of course, get bigger. We want to get big. We have pretty big goals, and who knows in the future, maybe we can clean up the oceans.
That's a really good approach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you.